All right, and welcome back to another exciting episode of Minetest gameplay of sorts. Yeah. Uh-huh. And we are out at the medieval world. You can see there's another tower. So let us go, it's loud again. Let's go see the new tower. So, how is everybody doing? Yeah, we'll go out this way. Oh, that's loud. Hey, look at all my animals have stayed in. You got sheep and chickens and kitties, except for that horse we know about. Yeah. Very cool. So, in Chicago, we had a bunch of 50-degree days, and then it dropped back down into the 20s again. And then now it's 40. We're going to get into the 50s. So hopefully spring is here. And I planted an oak tree that don't look like the normal oak trees. And I don't know why. So maybe there's a difference because this is the 4.17 with the updated Dream Builder texture pack. So I don't know. The tree is growing on me. Get it? No. But the old style oak tree, it had a real thick base, about four block base, and a real full bunch of leaves. So since the last episode, I did some more playing around, and I moved the fortress house back by about 20 blocks, which looks a lot better for this area. So I don't know what I'm going to do over here yet. If anything, I might do something along the same lines as what I did over here. So over here, I kind of like that, where the grass appears to be growing out of the stone. So I'm not sure if I covered this in an episode, but I put these towers in with a bridge, which we'll look at, a real cool bridge to get over to the savannah area. And these gates, these portcullis bars, are from the castles mod. And of course, all the mods that I use on my build are on my mods used page over at rgsproductions2005.com on the mods used. So this leads out to the ocean. That's actually the ocean part. We have the savannah over here, which is really, really cool. And we have our kingdom. Look at that. Wow. You know what? I am going to fog disabled. I didn't disable fog. I disabled chat because we were going to take a screenshot of this. And we did. So there. So it appears to be, it's turning out the way that I want it, which is really cool. So somebody would come up to the gate and there would be guards up here and they'd let them in, but this inner gate would be closed. And unfortunately, I had to put the ladder on the inside of this gate. So that was unproductive. You can fall down here. The portcullis bars need somewhere to go. We're going to put some in. So this is called a murder hole. So when people come in, they're stopped by this gate, and you can close this gate on them and capture them as you check them out. And if they're unruly or somebody you don't want in your kingdom, they would pour molten metal or hot oil or something down there to get rid of them. So you got these great views. and a signal fire, some flags. That's what I did in the last episode. So let me down. Thank you. Built these towers and this bridge, and then you finally let them in, and now they're basically stuck on the bridge. So your guards with armed with bows and arrows or whatever can defend against whatever's coming over. See if I can hit that chicken. Nope. So then we have this, then you finally let them in here. And if they fooled you to get past to the other gate, there's another murder hole over here. Yeah. And that secures the entrance. Now over here, I don't have anything, but it is a sheer drop. So we'll go fly because I can. So I don't know if I'm going to put a wall up. I might, but I haven't figured out how far I want a wall to go around this kingdom. Also on the bridge, which there's a horse crawling out of one of the holes, did these real cool decorative, these are cave realm blocks that shine through with some different color backing. And it's really cool. I accidentally left the goop blocks, which is part of Dream Builder, and anything that touches water, it turns to mossy in terms of cobblestone, brick, and stone. So I'm not really digging this too much, but this looks really cool under the water line and everything. So if it goes all the way up to give a little more detail to my bridge. It may be a little bit too much, but at night it looks really cool. So we have these. Then over here, I played around with, on the live stream, I was talking about putting up a angled wall. I think it turned out okay. So I definitely extended this wall out, put another tower in. Oh, I have to put in some windows. That's not where the floor is. That was brilliant. Brilliant, I tell you. I need to put some more detail in there. So let us take. See, now it's coming. What it's coming down to is. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's why. Because I couldn't do it on this side. I kind of built myself, and this side over here it leads out here, so there's no need for that. But this side, there we go. Cool. You know, this would lend itself really cool to another floor. Let us do that. What do I want to use? I want to use bricks. Because bricks are cool. Let's go up 4. Because if I go there, that goes up 3. That will work. Because I want more detail. I'm going to put some bracing under here. These are 9-foot high ceilings. If you go by the adage that each block is 3 feet or 1 meter. Why did I do that again? Now this side I should be able to Oh, yeah. Cool. And maybe even on this side. Oh, there was a shield there. Okay, that takes care of that. And then it goes up. Cool. However, I don't know what it looks like on the outside yet. Yeah, I like it. It gives enough detail because these are real flat walls. It's right under. Why did I put? Oh, that's so for looks. So what I ended up doing is, I don't know if it's going to let me do it. Oh yeah, cool. It just added in that much more depth. There we go. Do I need one on this side? Where am I? I don't really, but we're going to put one in just for the heck of it. So we have this area in here, but that's not needed there. That would, however, go good right there. We can leave. I'm going to leave the banners up. So we have this area in here, which is going to be some trees and stuff like that for the kingdom. I wonder how that's going to look. I want to keep that. What is that? Oh, that's okay. That's stone. I wonder how these trees will look. I don't want something that's too big. And there's going to, like I said, there's going to be trees in here, and we have some animals already. And because I don't like to wait, whoever came up with that, I know they got something similar in Minecraft. Well, I might have overdid it. But then again, it's all too gray. It needs a garden. And this is the perfect opportunity to put in said garden. I should make that's an idea too. To make a stairway, I can do that real easily too. Right here. And it can go down into the garden. So now I just need to make that. There we go. Except I don't like that. There we go. That looks pretty cool. Well, it follows. What it does is it follows down the tower. There's a lot of imperfections here, and I'm not really too. You see, that should be. If I follow my, yeah, that should be 3, because 1, 2, 3, 3. That'll look fine. So basically, what I'm trying to do is, I'm trying to just make everything look uniform, and give it just some kind of depth. Now these trees are probably overkill. I already know that, but we're just going to make this area like overgrown. It'll be like the king's garden, not like the official one that's up in the observatory, but just an area here, just another place to get away. And I'm going to extend this out a little bit, but that looks cool. I like that. And I kind of don't like the trees overgrowing that, but what are you going to do? Because it sort of blocks, because I wanted to put some more trees on this side too. But for now, I'm going to leave that. It's got enough, there's enough guard towers. And I turned the signal light on. The signal light's not supposed to be on unless there's a problem. So that's how these guys will let each other know that there's an issue when they see the signal light. So we come over here, and I don't know what I just hit, the L key. I like that. I'm going to keep that. And I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to make this area that'll work. That will work good. A Flower. A poem by Henry Gibson. For anybody that remembers that show. 5 bonus points. So we come up here, and this is what I'm going to change right now. But we'll take a quick walkthrough real quick. So I need those portcullis bars back. Bummer. Because they're going to go in here. Now we have, and there's 150 little bitty different things to do. I don't know if I have enough. Okay, it comes up through here. So let us see what is above here. I have to set the bars back that far. That's fine. I need 3. So the bars will come back here. As much as I like these bars, because they go really good with the arcs. They're made for the arcs. I want to secure this. So in the castle mod, there is, where's my portcullis? There's solid doors, which you've seen over at the fortress, and we have a bottom and a top. We're going to get rid of this one, and we're going to get rid of that. So I have some room to work here. And let's see how these are going to play out. So we have a bottom. Nope. I put it too far forward. It goes on this one. So here's our bottom. And then we have our top. And I'm hitting the sneak key as I'm placing these on top of them, because we don't want them opening yet. And they have to go up 4. So I have to go 4 high. Now on the top here, you can see where they come through. We need a stop. So we want them only to come up by 3. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3. That should be enough. And we right click on the gate, it goes up. It's going to stop. It's going to stop there. I might have to go one more. Yep, I have to go. I don't know. Yeah, go one more. So what that does is, as long I have something blocking it on the sides. If you don't have anything blocking on the side, it'll act as a sliding gate, like you see over on the other house. Okay, so that takes care of. Let me out. No, I keep turning it off. So now that'll close, and right click again. It is so nice not having the computer crash every time I would go to activate that fence. That looks cool with one down like that. So let's go do the other one real quick, because I want it uniform. And I really do like those. So we had to come back 2 to 3. Oh, perfect. This will be even easier. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we come back here and we have to go here. Take a bottom. Yep, I'm on the right one. How amazing is that I figured that out? And these bars are really cool. And they're authentic. Because back in the day of medieval castles, this is an actual thing. So now let's see if I'm correct in my calculations here. Nope. I am not. I keep turning off that instead of going down. So that 1, 2, no, I am correct. How about that? Except, I mean, I am going to have to build this in so it comes up to here. And that's not a problem. This is not a normal area, as you can see. I haven't done anything with this yet. So it's not a normal area that somebody's going to see. We still have our lookout through here. We have that through here, buried back, and it's buried back by 2. Oh, I know what I did. We need to come out. Where am I? Wow. You know what? I'm going to leave that. If I want to change it, I'll change it off camera here. I wanted it to go up 1 more, but that's fine. So it is buried back 2, and this one's buried back 2. And it would have worked if I just did it the other way. So I'm going to change. I'll change that later. So it'll snug it up. It's whichever way that it came on. So that is the portcullis bars, and those are very cool. And securing our little castle here, and they look great. And we have that. Then we come down here, and I didn't think I left it this dark. It's just way too dark. Let's put a light here so people can see. And where did that come from? I put that there for a reason, but I don't remember what. So these little medieval stairs over here that come down through here will lead to this area here with a trapdoor. So this will bring you out onto the walkway here, onto our little diagonal wall. And I think it turned out pretty cool. I was really worried about that. And I have to put some more detail in. I have to figure out how I want it, because it needs to be spruced up. And that's about, the only thing on there. So this is done. This can get a, there we go. And I have to put some more detail in these. But that's not a problem. That's all personal taste. And the whole goal is to link all this together. Then we have this area here under this main tower. And this is another little lookout area here over this tunnel and the inner wall, which is real cool. And then we come, I don't have a door here. Where's my door? It's right there. So put that into there. And this will bring you, this is the inside of the the castle wall. And I was thinking about putting windows in here with bars, but I don't want to give them anything. So now this back here, what this is going to do is I'm going to try to link it up with the inside of the tower on the bridge. And that might pose a little bit of a problem. So if I cheat and go through here, this will bring me out right here. I'm going to have to go down a couple steps, but this will get me into the bridge, into the bottom of the bridge. So that will work. I'm not too thrilled about this sand. Oh, that did grow a vine. Cool. So even on this side here, we have 6 to 9 feet. I could take this away, and that would give 9 feet of protection. That's kind of cool. So there you have it. That's what is I've been doing on my castle here. So we're going to go back over here because I did some things on the other part. I kind of like that pattern of the 5x5, but that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It actually isn't the normal pattern that I use. So we have some trees in. They're kind of cool. And we'll come up here. And my whole goal was to try to link all these rooms together. So we have our portcullis bars. And back here, haven't really played with. That's going to be the next section. But up here, I took out those windows because they needed to come out. I took that out. So this is given a more of a castle feel. And I like this little chamber room. It's good to be the king. So we come back out here, and back on this hallway here, this goes up. I still have to play with the walls. This goes up to this room. Not sure what I'm going to do with this room or what I'm going to do with the walls yet, but this overlooks this little court area. And this over here is going to go up to this level. And I got to figure out what to do with the floor here. I don't have too many options because it's only one block between that room and the next room. But then you come up here and you have some little protection overlook, and you have windows to look out over the kingdom. So that's working out. And there's an identical one on this side. So, but everything's got to link together. Or that's what my goal is to have a bunch of cool tunnels and access ways and stuff like that are going to link all this fun stuff together. We need that stone. And those portcullis bars, you can basically put them in anywhere. So I have these over here, these arcs. I just want to give it this kind of like rounded tunnel look. I have to do something about that. I think some blocks around the side here, but I do not want to affect another wall. Cool. And it's really hard to kind of extend those. I'll show you what I mean here. That kind of doesn't look that good. I will figure something out there. And then on here, it's just really hard going from one elevation to another. And then we could do the same thing here. It's not going to affect anything. Well, I say that, but you notice I put this top. No, it still won't affect anything. And that's going to make it sit a little flush. I can always use an inner one. Now here, this is interesting because I can take this and use an inner one. There we go. So that looks really cool. If everything's on the same level, and I've used these in a lot of other builds, you can really, now this one is interesting because I need the inner one. And that inner one will be, there's even a mossy one. So if you want to do a tunnel, that's stone brick. I just have regular stone. Oh, it's stone block, but I need the stone outer. I need the stone block outer. There we go. I knew I had one. Perfect. So when you have on that level, did I do that on this one? No, it didn't go all the way. Very nice. And that's simple arcs. I've had that mod for a while. I wish this was one more higher. Everything else is 4. I might go back in there and do it. See, that's one of the things that you could do with them. So that is that. Put that down there because I do not like walking with arcs in my hand. So that's tying everything together, and that is the main goal here. Because there's no way I'm going to furnish this castle, not to the extent of some of the other builds. That might be too many trees. But I like my gardens. And those trees, wow. Yeah, that might be too much. But can never have too many trees. The kingdom is looking cool. Up here is where, now I have to figure out how far back around I want a castle wall to go. And now that I'm more comfortable with doing diagonals, I can sort of pull that off a little bit easier, like back here, bring it around here, and then through the forest, back over through here, and meet up. It's got to go around here. Wow, that's going to be I got a lot of area to protect. I'm going to have to think about that one. I don't know if I showed this. I did. I think I showed it on the live stream. So this is the new, so we have that all finished there. All the towers have roofs on them, which I had to go back into some of the old tutorials that I used to watch on how to do roofing. I put a stone ring around here, And we have some, this is the King's Royal Garden that I'm walking through right now. I'm the king. It's good to be the king. Then we have this single staircase going down, which will get us into the library area. And I have to put stairs to get to the second level, but this will get to the library, and then this down here will lead to these rooms, which then are going to, the ultimate goal is to link them up with the main castle. So there's going to be tunnels and access points and hidden things all over the place. So that's a look at it. And hopefully OBS Studio is recorded, because there was a problem. There was a Windows update, and after the Windows update, I got my, there we go. After Windows update, and back here, there's going to be another area for this to get down and link up with the castle. So you should be able to go anywhere you want in this castle and hit every hidden room and every tower and like that. Oh, I did the floors. Nice. So that's the whole goal. More than furnishing it, is going to be to be able to get anywhere in this castle that you want. So there's an overview. Yeah, those trees are a bit too much. Now inside here is going to be all farmland. There's going to be a couple trees alongside here. Maybe not that big, but this is going to be farmland. There's going to be a little farmhouse back here to take care of that. So that is it. That is going to take care of Mr. Sheep. That is going to take care of that. So we have the royal. I'm going to have to make this prettier, because as it is, it doesn't give an indication like, there we go. That kind of denotes that there's an opening there, that I just didn't haphazardly do that. Oh, the sun's going down. So we have the tower bridges. Oh, you'll be able to see the tower before we let sign off here. We have the portcullis bars. We have the new bars over in the castle. And this is how this bridge looks at night. So if you're coming in on the river here, you see this. It looks. Hi, Mr. Shark. Oh, you want to fight me too? You want? It appears to be impenetrable by arrow. So if you're coming down the river here on a boat, this looks real elaborate, royal, rich. Yes. And there we have it. So that moved back real nicely. I'm going to get rid of this hill here and put some crops in here. I'm not sure if I'm going to take these down a level, because I kind of like that, and go from there. This gate, I still have on a gate controller. Or do I? No, this one works. Duh. So that is a look at what I've been doing in the medieval area. Oh, and how I stop this gate is I just put a pillar there. So this gate moves to the side. So wherever you have the area unconstrained is the area that's going to go. So those portcullis bars, I had nothing above there, but I had a stop block. And here I have this column here, which stops it. So that's how that does that. Duh. Yes. That is how that works. And look at that. Everybody's climbing on top of each other. Oh, well. That's life in the farm. Go back up here to my favorite spot. I still haven't even finished decking this out. And there you have it. There is a look at That looks really cool, especially at night. We have the banners, all the flags, everything. You can see the signal fires if I light them, and go from there. So this is part of the medieval series, and then one of the next videos, I finished another like high-rise tower over in the modern world. So we will be taking a look at that. Thank you very much for joining, and until next video, goodbye.